Hello and welcome to part 2 of this series with the IoT pipeline. We're building the IoT pipeline from scratch using a Pico W or Pico 2W and then using MQTT and having Mosquitto broker, using a Docker container for all the services. We'll consume the topics from the broker and then we will store it into a TimescaleDB, which will be connected from Grafana, and all of these are Docker containers. They are services which are in your local computer. But for this first part, we'll go into the Raspberry Pi, the edge device, and then doing some installation and setup to make it clear. Installing packages, it's different from Thonny. That's why I'm in the browser now and I search on uMQTT GitHub Micropython. Then I go into this first link here. And you can see I'm inside Micropython lib, Micropython, uMQTT.simple, uMQTT, and then simple.py. Okay, I will download this file here. I'll download this as simple.py, and then I'll go back to Micropython. And I will search for uMQTT, and you can see there's a uMQTT robust or uMQTT simple. Okay, I'll go into robust, uMQTT, and I'll download this as well. Okay, now I have robust.py and simple.py. Then I will go into Visual Studio Code. Here I have you can see my Raspberry Pi and I'm inside of Visual Studio Code. In VS Code, I will create another folder called uMQTT. And from here, I'll just paste in these two files. Okay, now I have robust.py and simple.py. Why do I want to have this? Because I want to upload all these files into Pico and to import simple, for example, I will do from uMQTT.simple import whatever I want from there. Here you can see I want MQTT client, for example. Actually, I wouldn't even need robust here for this demo, but just for the sake, I will have robust and simple. Okay, and I'll talk a little bit about the wiring here. Here we have our Pico 2W here. I've connected just an LED, a green, and basically I wanted to show that it's green if I have Wi-Fi. And then I have here, very importantly, I have my DHT11, which has humidity. It's sensing humidity and also temperature. These are the data that I will send to the computer through MQTT protocol. Okay. This is what I have. Moving back here in Visual Studio Code, let's start with Shift Command P to do Micropico initialize Micropico project. I'll do that and jump back here. And now I have a Micropico project here. And I might need to reconnect this one, connect it again. Yeah, exactly. When I've connected it again, you can see that it started out the Micropython here. Let's also paste in a few other things here. Now I have copied in my Wi-Fi credentials here. Of course, I won't show that to you. You can see from my Wi-Fi.py, I open up Wi-Fi credentials, and then this is just a JSON file, JSON format, which has my Wi-Fi, the SSID, and password, okay? Then you're not familiar with this code here. I have also another video on connecting to Wi-Fi. Here, connect to Wi-Fi, I have my VLAN here. I create this network.vlan. And then here I check that it powers on the radio Wi-Fi on Pico and then connect it to this Wi-Fi. And then basically just wait for it to connect. It says connected to Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if it's not, it's saying trying to connect to Wi-Fi. Please wait. What I can do right now is that I will go into my main.py and I can import this file. Import this script from Wi-Fi, import connect Wi-Fi, import this function here. Okay, I will also import time and then time.sleeves.5. And here I will now work with my DHT. This is also, I will go through this code very quickly. From DHT import DHT11. And then from machine import pin. And what else do I need? Yeah, we start with this. Here I will have the sensor is DHT11, pin of what's connected to this pin here, which is pin 16. And then we also have is pin 14, pin 15 actually, comma, pin dot out. Now let's connect to Wi-Fi. Connect to Wi-Fi. And then let's try to see that the measurement works. Sensor.measure and then print sensor.temperature. Let's see. Let's do F string here. Sensor.humidity. Okay, now it's time for us to load everything to Pico. I'll do that. Micropython upload project to Pico and then import os.list there. And now you can see I have all these files as I have here. And now let's try this out. Run this one. And you can see it's connected to Wi-Fi and I get 25 degrees and 66% humidity. Very cool, it's working. Now it's time for us to set up MQTT, okay? To get the MQTT working, we need to do something in style of this. We need to import it from uMQTT.simple import MQTT client. And starting here, I have MQTT broker. This should be my, right now I can take local host here as an example, as a starting point, but later on I will build my broker. Let's do like this. We will also, let's see, actually, yeah, we want to read the sensors very often, right? While true, we want to measure sensor.measure to get new sensor values, and temp equals sensor.temperature, and humidity equals to sensor.humidity, okay? And then we want to have our data equals to temperature. Oh, sorry, these were untabbed them. Temperature colon temp, humidity colon humidity, okay? And then we need to have a payload. And here we want to have, let's see, I want to have import JSON. And then the payload is JSON.dumps of the data. Dumping the data means we will make it into a string, which we can send to our MQTT broker. We need to connect to our MQTT. QTT client ID is Pico. Server is the MQTT broker. And then we have a port that we listen to. Listen to port equals to 1883. And then we do client.connect. Then if we have done this, we're connected to MQTT, okay? Return clients. And then now we have these functions. We need to connect client equals to connect MQTT. And to connect this one, we have payload, right? We want to publish some data. We want to say client.publish. And when we are publishing, we need to publish it to a topic, and the message is our payload. Topic, comma, payload. Okay, then the thing is we haven't created the topic yet. Here I will create the topic as well. Topic equals to b strings in bytes /Pico /DHT11. Okay. This is where I can find this topic, which means that I can subscribe to this topic later on. Right now I will publish to this topic. To publish to this topic, we need to do client.publish this one. I want to turn on the LED if I have connected to Wi-Fi. Then we turn on this LED dot value 1. Else we have LED dot value 0. Okay, I want to run this one. And you can see it's on, but the thing is we get an error here. And the error here is due to disconnect MQTT because we don't have a host to connect to. The local host, it doesn't have port 1883. I don't have Mosquitto installed locally on my computer. Also, I want to say send payload to Mosquitto, okay, if it's successful. And then after it's successful, I want to do time.sleep. 5 seconds maybe, or 3 seconds, let's say that. Okay, upload this file to Pico. This is quite cool, but we haven't got it to work yet. What we need to do is to have a broker now. And in order to get the broker, we need to have Docker. I'll open up Docker, and as you see, I don't have any containers. Let's create a Docker compose now. Here, Docker compose.yaml. And for this Docker compose, I want to have different services. I'll have many services here, and one service is Mosquitto. This is our broker, container name, Mosquitto, and then the image here, I will use Eclipse -Mosquitto, and ports, I need to ports map :1883. Okay, that is everything that I need for my Mosquitto to be up and running. What I need to do is go into the normal terminal and do docker compose up-v. Okay, and if I do docker ps, you can see my Mosquitto is running. Mosquitto is running. That is very cool. Okay, now when I run this one, let's see, if I run this one, main.py, I still get this error because I need to find the IP address. Otherwise, the Pico don't know where to send the data. Okay. To find my IP address, I can go into terminal, and if you're in Linux, you can do IPA, but that doesn't work in Mac. In Mac, you can find your IP address doing ifconfig en0, and this is the one that I get here, and this is the local IP address for IPv4. I'll just copy this one, and then I will go into main here, and then I will change this MQTT broker from localhost to this one. And let's upload this file to Pico again, and then run it. And you can see it's connected to Wi-Fi, connected to MQTT, and the data is sent. Super cool. You can see here in the Docker desktop, I go into my service Mosquitto, and you can see here new client connected from this IP address as Pico. Okay, this is very cool. We're able to send the data to Mosquitto, and in the next video, we'll go into creating the consumer to subscribe this data and then store it into TimescaleDB and also creating a Grafana dashboard. Let's see you in the next video, and hope that you learned a lot in this one. Thank you for watching. Bye.